Okay, TM Nation, the monstrosity on your screen right now is the DIO DIY Pepper Bluetooth wireless speaker, and I'm gonna come out and flat out say it. This is by far the loudest speaker that I've tried that I can take with me on the go and play music 100% wirelessly. I will get into the features, and I have a few sound samples just a little bit later that will demonstrate just how loud this beast gets and how clean it is overall. But for the highlights, it is packing 260 watts of continuous power. It will work completely wirelessly without being plugged in for about 15 hours. It's packing Bluetooth 5.0, and it offers a bunch of different options in terms of playing media such as USB, TF card, aux. You get a 6.5 millimeter guitar jack, and you have 2 microphones included in the box too. You also have the ability to customize the speaker and make yours stand out from the rest, which is a dope feature in my opinion, to make your speaker more personal to you. Inside the box, you get 2 professional microphones, an AC adapter to recharge the speaker, and the speaker, of course. And the design of the Pepper speaker is dope in my opinion, but I do have to say I'm not absolutely crazy about the Peppers being painted on the woofers, and it does have 2 5-inch woofers, 2 4-inch mid-range drivers, and 2 1-inch tweeters. I do want to make it clear that this thing is not the lightest speaker out there, as it does come in at almost 30 pounds, so it is portable, but it is on the heavier side since it is made out of wood. On the bottom of the speaker is an LED light that you can change to a few different colors, and this does add a nice party lighting effect to it. It also has an LCD screen that has your playback controls, your EQ settings, your mode button, and your volume control knob too. In the back of the speaker is where you have all of your connections for your different ports and the knobs that allow you to adjust the sound that you get out of the different inputs. As I mentioned earlier, it is using Bluetooth 5.0, which is not the latest or greatest, but I have used the speaker to watch YouTube videos and Amazon Prime movies on my iOS and Android devices without any noticeable lag or audio desync. With that being said though, this is not a speaker that I'd suggest connecting to your phone for any type of mobile gaming, as it doesn't have a low latency mode or anything of that nature. So if you're a hardcore mobile gamer who needs a near instant response, this is probably not your best bet. But an awesome feature that you do get with this speaker is that if you want to buy 2 of them and connect them to one another wirelessly, you do have that capability to get the ultimate listening experience. I didn't pick up 2 because they're very expensive, but you do have that option. Now, speaking more on the microphones, they are wireless and rechargeable. Each one has its own individual USB port on the bottom that you'll use to juice them up. They also pair to the speaker pretty much instantly when you turn them on. And I do like the fact that they do have controls on them that allow you to adjust your echo effects, the bass, the volume, and the treble on the fly. And you do have independent volume adjustments on the microphones too. All right, fam, so as you can see, I do have the speaker behind me and it is turned on currently, but I wanted to show you just how quickly the microphone connects once you turn it on. All that you have to do is hold down the power button for a couple seconds. It will go ahead and turn on automatically and connect to the speaker. As you can hear, it is connected, and I'm just gonna do a quick sound test. Let me know what you guys think. Does this sound pretty clear? Have you heard better? Let me know in the comment section. To me, it sounds pretty good, and like I said earlier, you do have adjustments on the microphone itself, which is a nice feature. For the sound quality, unfortunately, the speaker does not have a companion app, but you do have access to 3 different built-in EQs, which are cinematic, bass, and hi-fi mode. I pretty much always leave the speaker in hi-fi mode for a sound signature that comes out more on the brighter side, which is what I like. But in this mode, the mids were still clearly audible and the bass was surprisingly punchy too. I will say at max volume, it maintains a good amount of the overall fidelity and clarity, which is not something that I can say about a lot of other speakers, but the highs can get a little bit piercing and overpower the mids when you crank the volume all the way up. And like I said earlier, it is packing 260 watts of continuous power, so I've never felt like it was lacking in this department or that it didn't get loud enough for karaoke and leisure listening in a medium to slightly larger sized room. So in general, I definitely think that the sound quality performance with the speaker is excellent, since you can use it 100% wirelessly and get really good sound. Now, I wasn't able to get the 133 dB, which they claim that you can hit with this speaker, but I can definitely say that this is the loudest Bluetooth wireless speaker that I've tried thus far. And as always, I did take some sound samples just so that you guys can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out. Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't want to open doors, so we made some. Kept a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young.
women for hugs and now they hugging me. Ain't life lovely? Do it so good, make a hate on motherfucker. Now you switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum. And coming.
Wanna be free. Wanna be free. Wanna be
Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Tip a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum. And coming. Keep it in coming. Keep it in coming. Switch on the niggas.
Wanna be free. Wanna be free. Wanna be
Switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum. And coming. Me, ain't life lovely? Do it so good, make a hate on motherfucker. Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young. That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum. Old homies went and stabbed me in the back, but it's no love lost. I'll probably bless him with some stacks. That direct deposit lovely. Went from shaking Kool-Aid packets to popping bubbly. Went from asking women for hugs and now they hugging me. Ain't life lovely?
All in all, fam, with this speaker, you get excellent sound quality, good battery life, a retro boombox type design, the ability to play your media through a bunch of different inputs. You get the info screen, the LED lighting, and being able to customize it with many different paint colors is a cool option, in my opinion. Now, I do want to mention that this speaker retails for $1,599, but they do offer free trials that will allow you to order a speaker and try it out for 14 days before making your purchase decision. This is something that I think more companies should do because it really gives you the chance to test drive the speaker and decide if it's worth your investment. And if you decide that it's not for you, you can send it on back with no questions asked. But before you guys get on out of here and you pay full price for this speaker, DIO DIY was kind enough to give me a coupon code for you guys for 50% off on a purchase of this speaker, which I will leave for you guys in the description. And if you do go ahead and pick one up, or if you already own one, let me know what your experience has been like with the speaker. But for those of you all who are still on the fence, I'm gonna say if you like super loud speakers that are wireless, I don't think that you'll be disappointed. Before y'all get on out of here, y'all do your boy Tecmo a huge favor and like the video as well as subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. I drop at least one video per week. I hope to catch you in the next one.